Hey guys, so I'm coming to you with my favorite products of all time under $10. Stay tuned because there will be a follow-up video to this with my favorite products under $5. Yeah, so stay tuned. There will be a follow-up video to this. So I decided to come up with this. Well, I didn't come up with it. A lot of people have their favorites, but I decided to go ahead and film one because I realized people on a budget, I realized that a lot of my favorites, actually was doing my makeup, a lot of my favorite items are from the drugstore and a lot of them are under 10 bucks. And I was like, wow, I really like a lot of cheap products. Cheap as in price, not cheap as in quality. So let me go ahead and share. We're going to do eyes, we're going to do lips, and we're going to do face. Now, if you notice, well, Candace, I thought you liked so-and-so, and it's not in here. It might be under $5, so check that other video. It's coming up soon. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll start with eyes. Most of the things you can get in the drugstore, three things here in this group you would have to buy online. So I just want to let you guys know. All right, so the first things with eyes, we'll start with like cream bases, I guess. The Maybelline Color Tattoos, okay? These bad boys came out a couple years ago and have changed the game as far as cream bases. I'm holding here one of them. Ooh, ain't a video unless I drop something. Creamy beige. This is one of the leather ones, the matte ones. These work really well. You can use them just straight as eye primer. I always put a regular eye primer on. But they dry down semi set, so they're slightly tacky if you want to put an eyeshadow over top of them. However, you can wear the Maybelline Color Tattoos on their own for 24 hours. They last, they stay, they're wonderful. So these are great cream bases. They're about $6 or so in Walmart, drugstores, different things like that. And then again, drugstore, you can always get a coupon and different things. But yes, these are the Maybelline Color Tattoos and I absolutely love them. The next eye product are, you have to get them online, but they're so worth it. The ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. These come in at exactly $5. I have probably about 100 of them now. What they are, this cream gel hybrid eyeshadow, and they come in these little pots, which is so cute. And what these really stood out for me, these really made it worth it for me and me to collect them and keep getting them, because these are the only shadow cream or powder that I feel comfortable using without an eye primer, and they will last all day long. I use these also with my fingers. I don't need a brush. I mean, I like a complicated look or more complex look with different shadows, and these I use brushes and everything, but I don't have to. If I want to do a one shadow look, I grab a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, preferably one with some satin or shimmer to it. Like this is Cricket, and I go ahead and use my finger and put that all over my lid and use my finger and do the edges, and it just works so well, and this lasts all day. All my makeup could fade off and these still stay, and I really appreciate that from ColourPop. Again, $5. All right, next shadow I have, last shadow, are the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. These babies right here, they are a pressed pigment but not so heavily packed. They are like a hybrid between a loose and a pressed pigment. I have the shade Bronze Taupe here, which is a very, very pretty one. So they come in these little jars with a little plunger here. You need to keep that down in there, and this is what they look like. Like I can hold it like this, and you'll see it's not really moving, but they're really, really softly pressed. You can see if you look at the bottom of it, hold on, close it back up. You can see how it's loose some places or whatever in the container. Anyway, most of these, I think there are two matte ones, but most of these have this beautiful, bright, metallic finish on them. They blend really well. Bronze Taupe and Amber Rush are my favorites. Amber Rush is this rose gold. They're so soft on the hands. They're so soft on the brush. They apply beautifully. They blend beautifully. Blend beautifully, and they really, really do work. These can be upwards of like $8. I've seen them as like $9.99 at CVS, and I'm like, no. However, the cheapest I've seen them probably like $3, and they have like not $3, I'm sorry, like $6, and they sometimes go on clearance, like the discontinued shades, so always check that out. But these are definitely worth having in your collection. I have a lot of the shades. I really enjoy working with them. Again, they're easy to use. I recommend them for beginners because they're so soft and they're so forgiving with the finishes. Very, very nice. All right. Continue with the eye products. Mascara. I haven't met a Maybelline mascara I didn't like. I love Maybelline mascaras. So if you're looking for mascara and you don't know where to begin, just start with Maybelline. They have a crap ton and you'll find one that you like. But my favorite Maybelline mascara of all time has to be the Maybelline Falsies. I stopped using this and switched to the Sensational, Lash Sensational, because while that one's really, really good, that was really, really good. However, the Falsies is still my favorite in the sense of I like what it does for my lashes a little bit more. The Lash Sensational lengthens and separates. This one actually thickens my lashes. Not like I need it, but they thicken them and really make them look dramatic. The only thing is this one is a pain in the ass to get off. This is not even the, is this the waterproof version? This might be the waterproof version I have right now. But the regular is a pain in the ass to get off. So that's one thing that you need to think about. But it is my all-time favorite mascara. And that's about $6. This is anywhere between $5 and $8, depending on the sale, where you go, whatever. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner pen, baby. This is my favorite pen. This reminds me of the Kat Von D pen, Trooper, the Kat Von D eyeliner pen. That's like 20-something bucks. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This tip is a felt tip. It is so thin and skinny. I can get a big, sharpest glass wing without any tape with this liner, and that really does something for me. It's super, super black. It lasts a long time. I've had this one for a very long time, and there's still a lot of juice in it. And it's also waterproof, so yeah, there you go. All right, final eye thing is my lashes, I like a lot of lashes from the drugstore. The Vegas Nay were my favorite for a while. The Vegas Nay Eyelure, Vegas Nay, am I saying that right? Yeah, Vegas Nay. Lashes, someone beat them, and these you have to get online as well. These are the Cocoa lashes. This is just one style here. This is a more, but these Cocoa lashes, the reason why they just, one is because they're long enough band wise. You know, I have big eyes and like my eyes are huge, and so I don't find lashes, not a lot of lashes really go, they don't have to go all the way from the inner corner to outer corner, but they don't even cover enough to be a complete, like where my natural lashes cover, like it's just, they would be too short on the band and it would be weird. I have to sit them right in the middle and then I would compromise my outer lashes. It was just, Cocoa lashes have long enough bands that I really appreciate. The Vegas Nay ones, the Eyelure ones do as well. However, the style selection is a little bit limited. The Cocoa lashes come in so many different styles. I usually get mine from IMAX. I'll order them online, but I definitely go to IMAX when they have the deals and stock up on a lot of lashes. I have a full Cocoa lash drawer. They have the single layer lashes, the double layer lashes. You know my favorites are Queen Bee, Soho, Goddess, Foxy. Oh my gosh, so many lashes. So definitely these run about, the most expensive pairs I own are $7.99. Okay, and then you have $6.99. Most of them are $6.99. And so yeah, Cocoa lashes, definitely check them out. All right, on to, we'll do lips because I only have one lip product. I have a lot of lip products that I like. A lot of lips from the drugstore that I like. However, 2 of them will be in the below $5 video. So make sure you check that out. But the one that's below, between $5 and $10 rather, that just took the cake, and it just, the best lip product in the drugstore, I can safely say right now, lipstick, is the Amore Matte Lip Cream. No specific shade. They have the matte lip creams and the metallic matte lip creams. First off, Milani makes wonderful lip products. Their glosses, their bullet lipsticks. These matte lip creams are the most comfortable liquid lipsticks you will find on the market. They are not drying. They are still long wearing. They're still transfer proof. However, they feel like nothing on the lips. They have a great color selection. If I'm not mistaken, on Milani's website, they just released new shades of these. Get on it. Yeah, so this shade here I have is Embrace. They're full color, opaque, with one swipe of the brush and or doe foot applicator rather, and I just really enjoy them. I definitely recommend them. Again, another drugstore thing, and I've seen, since these have come out, like since I've been buying Milani lip products, probably about 4 times. I know at CVS, lip products were like $2.99. They go on sale for like $2.99, and these are always included. So definitely you can always catch a sale with those as well. Let's go on to face products, honey. The first face product, this is another one you have to get online, definitely. It's the Coastal Scents Forever Blush. Okay, these blushes, they're 18 shades. I own all 18 of them. I love them so much. They're about $7 to $8 full price. However, I've always ordered them when they have like 50% off sales, which is common. So I'll get them for like $3.50, $4. This one is the shade Sweet. They're big pans of blush, long wearing. These are definitely a staining type of blush. They go on your cheeks and they stain. They don't go anywhere. They last literally forever. Really, really, what's the word I'm looking for? Really, really, I guess I could say opaque, pigmented, concentrated, but really, really true to color in the pan. There you go. True to color in the pan. What you see is what you get. They have satin finishes, matte finishes, shimmer finishes in the blushes. My favorites are Royal and Beautiful. Those are really, really pretty. Again, this is the shade Sweet. You get a lot of, you get 10 grams of blush in here. It's not going anywhere. I haven't even made a dent on any of them. But definitely check out these Forever blushes. The only thing I did here, I haven't tried it, but they're a pain in the ass to depot if you want to use them for your kit. So that's what I heard. That's what I heard. On to the face products, okay? All right, so not too many. We're going to start with the foundations. I have 2 foundations. One is a staple favorite, and it's still one of my favorites. Even trying all the others from this line, it's still one of my favorites, and it's the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. If you have oily skin and you like a soft matte airbrush finish, this is the foundation for you. It is a moussey finish, a moussey texture. Again, soft matte finish. I love all the Maybelline Dream foundations, but again, this one's still coming in as my favorite. I definitely recommend it if you have oily skin. If you have dry skin, I kind of wouldn't recommend it because it does stick to those patches if you have any. So you might want to exfoliate if you have combo skin, really get anything off of your face before you put this on. But again, full coverage. It does really well with a damp beauty blender or a damp sponge. And yeah, so check it out. And then I was looking again through all my liquid foundations, and I was just looking and making sure I didn't miss anything. And I came across this foundation. I was like, for under $10, this is definitely the best product liquid foundation under $10 in my collection that I've come across, and it is the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. Beautiful. For me to have oily skin, and if you have oily skin, you might be afraid of the illuminating mark. Don't be. Set it with a powder, you're good to go. Going on, this is a very wet foundation. It is wet. It's perfect for dry skin. However, I find it perfect for my oily skin. When I set it with a powder, it lasts so well. It really is that beautiful camera forgiving, soft focus type of foundation. Full coverage. It works, and it's a simple liquid foundation. It's not too thick, not too runny, but it does what it's supposed to do, and I couldn't ask for anything more from a foundation like this, so really can appreciate it. All right, we're getting there. Powder. Do I need to even say it? Do I need to even put it in this video? Like, do I need to? Black Radiance True Complexion Soft Focus Finishing Powders. These run about $6. These powders are everything. Soft focus finishing powders. Again, they are a finishing powder, not a powder foundation. They don't pack that much coverage or pigment, but these soften my entire face. It doesn't matter what foundation I put these over. I have literally put them over every foundation I own. They are wonderful. I have 2 shades. I use 2 shades on the regular. The first one is Milk Chocolate Finish. It only comes in 3 shades, by the way. Milk Chocolate Finish. You get this big pan. This is my skin tone. This is what I'll set my face, set my foundation with, you know, things like that. And then this is Golden Almond Finish. Oh my God. This might be my favorite over the Milk Chocolate Finish. This sets my under eye area. It's a light yellowy powder. It sets my under eye area. I don't even necessarily have to bake with it because it has a little bit of coverage. It's not a full coverage, but it has a little bit of coverage. And I pack this under my under eye. I have it on today, and it just, oh my gosh, it sets my concealer. It doesn't crease. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful finishing powder. It photographs really, really well. It blends really, really well. This is my exact skin tone. So if I have a foundation that's a little off in color, that's a little off, whether it's too dark, too light, it's a little off, I will put this powder over top, and it will just completely make it look perfect. It does. It completely adjusts any foundation that I have that's a little bit off, and I can really appreciate that. I can't even count how many of those I have gone through in my makeup lifetime. All right. Also, contour. Black Radiance, again, True Complexion Contour Palette. This, by far, is the best contour palette for my skin tone in the drugstore. Under $10. Actually, over $10, too. It's one of my favorites. I prefer it over a lot of my high-end contour things. So, I use the contour shade. Can you tell I love it? It's a 3 product palette: contour, sculpt, and highlight. I do use the highlight sometimes. I never touch the sculpt, I'm gonna be honest with you. But that contour shade, baby, it's perfect. I am not wearing that today. I'm wearing another one today. But this contour shade is perfect. If you're deeper than me, though, you might have a little bit of trouble showing up. That's one thing I don't like. This is the dark shade, the medium to dark palette. They do have a lighter palette. So you need to think about that. But for me, again, these products work for me, and they are my favorites. Yes, this contour shade, it just gives that beautiful shadow. It's not too ashy. Why did I say ashy like that? It's not too ashy. It's not too much. There you go. Not much else to talk about. Okay, I definitely recommend it. It's a matte powder. No sneaky shimmer. We ain't doing that. Okay? Then the last product, then I have a tool. The last product under $10 that I love is a highlight. This is the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick, and this is in rose gold. All right, so this shimmer brick looks like the Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks. Don't own it. Don't the Bobbi Brown one, so I don't know how they perform, however. But this is a rose gold highlight. Look. Look at that. Rose gold highlight. $6 for this product. $6. I get mine at Ulta. And they have it in store. You don't have to necessarily go on the website. $6 for this. It's a bright highlight. It's what we love in our highlight. Catches the light well. Able to be packed on. Able to be popping. Also, it's 5 separate colors. So if you want to go lighter with your highlight, you can. If you want to go deeper with your highlight, I tend to stick my brush in the bottom 3 to highlight my face. I really do, in the bottom 3, but you really get 5 different tones. You can use these as eyeshadows. You can use them as highlights separately. 5 different tones that you can swirl your brush together, and it creates a beautiful rose gold highlight. It's wonderful. It has a good range in it, and these are distinct differences. So if you did want to use like you wanted to go different with the shades, like look, there are 3 distinct shades right there. If you wanted to go different and separate them and use them like separate, you can, and it would make a difference. So I do appreciate that. And then finally, I have my favorite tool under $10. I have so many brushes I love. So many different ones. But my favorite face tool under $10 is the Real Techniques Face and Body Complexion Sponge. This is the jumbo one. This is the regular size one. This will be in my under $5 video. But this is the jumbo one. I can do my foundation in about 5 seconds. I have a whole review on this. I'll leave it down below of this sponge. But yeah, tell you why I love it. Again, when you wet it, it gets super jumbo. I can do my foundation again in like 15 seconds. It's wonderful. It's for face and body. So if you did like fake tan, different things that you wanted to do, body makeup, things like that, definitely comes in handy for that. But yeah, that's my tool under $10. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products I mentioned, go ahead and leave them down below. These are my favorites under $10. As time goes on, as we discover new makeup, as new things happen, of course this list will change. So I'll definitely do a yearly update video to this. Definitely will. And you let me know what other ideas you want to see, what other favorite category products you would like to see, and go ahead and leave them down below. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.